I think they're finally used to it in our place.
Wolverine cosplay. I'm Batman.
Thank you very much. You scared the crap out of me.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Shan and I went for a little hike today. It's beautiful out here, and we wore our Indy gear for it, so I thought I'd give you a quick video of my cosplay breakdown. Every time we go out, my gear changes a little bit depending on what I'm in the mood for, so every time we go out I'm going to post another one of these just to give you a breakdown of all the various gear that I have. And as usual, we'll start at the bottom and work our way up. I have fallen in love with these boots. These are Johnston and Murphy boots, so they're Indy close enough boots. But they look great, and they actually have traction on the soles, so you don't have to worry about slipping and falling when you're hiking. And that's what really made me love these boots, because I always had a problem with my Wested Adventure boots. The Aldens have that same problem. That is screen accurate, this is not. But when you're actually running around and adventuring, that extra grip on the bottom of the boot is very nice. And you can actually pick these up on Amazon. They're about the same price as the Wested Adventure, somewhere between 100 and 150 bucks. I got these for 75 on sale, and I thought that was a fantastic deal. This is, I think, the 4th time that I've worn them out. So, I mean, obviously they're getting some wear and tear on them, but at this point they're super duper comfy, and I just really like them. Again, they're not 100% screen accurate, but they're very close, and for what you get, this is a fantastic boot. I'll be doing a review of just the boot on the channel at some point. Pants, nothing special about the pants. These are just some pants that I picked up at Kmart a long frickin' time ago. They do not have the accurate pockets in the back, but I'm not gonna pay 150 bucks to get those accurate pockets. I paid 12 bucks for these, and they look great. I even used them in my Indiana Jones movie, and they look fantastic. Moving up, this is a gun belt that I got from Make It Jones. It was about 60 bucks. I believe you can still get these belts from Make It Jones, and I believe they're about 80 bucks at this point. But it's been a very nice belt. Super duper durable, still looks almost brand new, and I've had this one for probably at least a decade at this point. This holster I got from Brian Lalonde from Screen Capped Hats back when he was making holsters. He's no longer doing any leather work, he's doing strictly hats, so this can't be bought anymore. But if you're in the market for a holster, I would highly recommend Jacob Bassett. That guy has been taking the market by storm over the past few months, and everybody's been ranting and raving about how great his holsters are. So I would check him out if you're in the market for a holster. The belt is just a little military web belt that I got off of Amazon for like 5 bucks. I know the buckle on it is not correct because I've worn it so much that it is no longer a brass color. But again, I've had this one forever. So yeah, that sort of thing's gonna happen. But yeah, easy buy, cheap, and if you're not happy with the buckle, when it starts discoloring, just get another one. The whip over here is a nylon whip. I've been using nylon whips a lot just because it rains so much where we are that I really can't use leather ones for much of the year. So I've kind of switched over to strictly nylon, but these work fantastic. This is one from Havoc Whips off of Etsy. He has closed down his store, so that kind of stinks. The next time I get a nylon whip, it's probably going to be from Elias and Whip Company because he's a member of California Jones, and so I want to support my friends out there. But yeah, if you get a nylon whip from a reputable whip maker, they are fantastic, and there is a review of this on the channel.
From a distance, it looks leather to me.
Yeah, and again, I'm probably going to use this in my next Indy movie if I end up making one, because from a distance, it looks just like a leather one. It looks great on camera. It performs really well. It's a lot quieter than a leather whip, So the neighbors appreciate that when I'm out practicing, and it's also a third of the price of a leather whip. It's also super duper durable. So, and it doesn't require any care like a leather whip does. So it's also about half the weight. So when you've got it hanging on your belt and you're running around and adventuring and such, it's not dragging at your pants nearly as much. So I am really, really liking the nylon whips, and I don't see myself ever going back.
Turn toward the sun so you can see a little better. You're in the shade. There you go. All right. And
Yeah, there's a full review of this whip on the channel if you want to check it out. Oh, the whip holder. There's a review of that on my channel as well. If you look up under Indy gear, belts, holders, and holsters, you can check this out. It's a very, very unique design that isn't made anymore. However, it's super duper easy to replicate. I'm not going to pull it off of here because I'd have to pull off the whole belt and the whip and all that other stuff. But basically what you do is it's got a little bead right here, and the leather straps come through the back, and it just snaps in place. So it holds it nice and tight. It never comes undone like other whip holders do that you get from Wested or anywhere else that's making those, the double loop ones. I really, really can't stand those. I used those for years and years and years, and the whip would just come off every single time. This thing now is probably a decade old, maybe older. I bought 3 of them because I was so scared that I wouldn't be able to find something like that again, and the other 2 have just been sitting in my desk this whole time because this one's lasted the entire 10 years with no problems. But yeah, there's another video on my channel about those if you want to check it out. I actually show it on camera. Really, really easy to make. It's basically 4 rivets, the little bead thingy, this leather lace here, and 1 snap. You could probably make this by yourself in about half an hour. Super duper easy. The satchel is from What Price Glory. I've had this thing for, oh boy, a long time as well. A lot of my gear at this point is really old just because I got some pretty good stuff and it's lasted a long freaking time and I haven't really had to upgrade it at all, so I haven't bothered. But this strap is also from What Price Glory, and I got both the bag and the strap for I think $70, something like that. So that's a pretty good deal. It looks like it might be coming unsewn there at the bottom finally. So maybe I'll have to buy another one here pretty soon. When I do, I'm probably going to get some Wested or the What Price Glory trousers as well, just to test them out. Okay, the shirt is also from What Price Glory. I really, really like their shirts. This is a medium long. I generally wear a large, so you might want to get one size down and always get the long because that gives you some extra length to tuck into your pants so it doesn't come untucked while you're busy running around. But I really like the color on these, and they are like 100% screen accurate, especially if you're going for a Raiders look, which is what I'm wearing today. The Westeds and the ones from Disney, Adam Carolian, all those guys, their shirts aren't quite as dark as this one. They're more of a khaki color, and I like the darker shirt. I just feel like it looks better on me, personally. So that's what I wear. This jacket is a really, really old Wested Raiders of the Lost Ark jacket that was custom made for somebody else. I got it on off their clearance rack, and it just happens to fit me perfectly. So I got it for like $200, which was a fantastic deal. They don't make this kind of leather anymore, Wested, so you can't get a jacket like this from them anymore, unfortunately, which is too bad. And this one has also been weathered by me and dyed by me. There are videos of that on the channel as well if you want to check that out. You basically use dark brown EcoFlow dye, and then you weather it. Probably about an hour-long process to dye it, and maybe 3 hours of weathering, something like that. But anyway, those videos are on the channel as well if you want to check those out. And then the hat. This is actually my first time wearing out this hat. This is a 40th anniversary Raiders hero hat made by Brian Lalonde of Screen Capped. And it is a rabbit felt. It feels very much like a Herbert Johnson. Very soft and flexible and floppy. And it's got the Raiders turn in it, and I absolutely love this thing. This is probably going to be one of my favorite Indy hats moving forward, just because Brian got all the dimensions like spot on, and it's really light, and this is like the only hat I've ever seen that has a Raiders turn that actually looks good on me, and I just love it. So anyway, oh, and yeah, and if you want, there's a detailed video of this hat on the channel as well. So anyway, that's my gear for today. This is my Raiders look. I've got a Temple of Doom video up as well. I'll probably do a Last Crusade the next time we go out so that you've got one of those as well. But I appreciate everybody watching. If you like the channel and you want to support us, please check us out on our Patreon page. We also have a Facebook page as well if you want to follow us on there. Thanks everybody for watching and have a great day.